How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the Universe 11 mission of the brand new, to global at least, Goku and Frieza stage of the Universal Survival Saga Supreme Magnificent Battle. This is probably one of the hardest missions. The other mission is Accelerated Battle. That's probably the easiest mission, and we will have that video up soon, but I wanted to get this one out of the way because I know many people are going to be struggling with this one, especially if you're someone who, can't really pull on the double rates to get a hold of Jiren. Or, maybe you weren't able to pull for Tech UI, who also helps to clear this stage, because you only need 4 Universe 11 missions. So this fight is done without any new units aside from Topo. We are using a friend Jiren, of course, because he does lead Universe 11 and Universal Survival Saga. So that's kind of the trick here. So you'll see the basic strategy is going to be to get Jiren out to full power as quick as possible. The first couple of phases really aren't that difficult to manage. That they honestly don't deal that much damage unless you get like randomly caught. But, having a friend Jiren can definitely help to mitigate that. So the basic strategy we're going to use here is to just wail on the various phases, but make sure that we set up turn 2s. It has to be turn 2, or at least you'll have to then end up trying to stall and maybe avoid some super attacks. But you want to get UI and Blue Evolution on turn 2, so that way you can get some damage into the Fizz, Frieza, and 17 phase, right, with your Jiren and Topo rotation. And then you'll come back and revive with either Goku or Vegeta in the phase after that. So you're going to see kind of how this plays out here. A bit shame that we didn't get too much more dodging on Goku. Obviously, the more dodging we get early on, the easier it's going to make the final portions of this fight. But having AGL Margarita is actually probably the most helpful tool to this, other than, of course, having Fizz Topo. I figured Fizz Topo is probably fair game at this point to use as a member of the team, mainly due to the fact that, we are at the point where he has returned with coins. So, I mean, if people didn't pick him up in August, then they probably pick him up with coins. So, otherwise, you can swap, you can use whatever Universal Survival Saga lead you have, and then swap in one of the others. I mean, if you happen to have Dispo or Coquette, you can swap her in. Yeah, so this is the nice thing about that is the friend Jiren can eat up these supers for us because he's near invulnerable, to be completely honest. So the goal here is going to try to keep Topo and Jiren together. I don't really know how I feel about keeping Tech Jiren on rotation. I mean, we'll want to get him built up, but we'll have to see how this goes. But here we go. All right. This Int Topo is actually pretty good, honestly. I mean, a lot of people, I think, overlooked him for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but he definitely got overlooked. But he's actually really good, and you're going to see here that he can actually put in some work, even in this fight. I mean, as you see here, granted he had type advantage last turn, but it's still pretty good. All right, here we go. So we get, unfortunately, it was not unfortunate, but I would have liked to have gotten more dodges out of UI. But locking Blue Evolution there basically ensures we do get him built up, right? So now, no matter what, when we enter that Frieza 17 phase, as long as... I mean, we'll either revive because we have it procced for Vegeta, or because we're below 70%, and that's kind of the trick here. You want to get them both over here onto this rotation together, so that way, no matter what situation ends up happening, you have your ability to revive. Oh wow, really? I missed that dodge. We weren't even in the dodge canceling phase yet. Oh wow. He locked. I did not want that. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Well, let's bring out God of Destruction Topo here. I didn't really want to do that yet because we're going to lose damage reduction for doing that. But I don't really think we have a choice. Okay, let's bring out Jiren. Alright. Oh, there's the super attack. Okay. If we're lucky, we don't kill here, and then we can actually let Jiren get a buff for getting that super attack in. There we go. Let's take that. Yeah, I don't really want to do this now. This is tough. Because we're going to lose part of Topo's damage reduction here. And ours is only 69%. There we go. Alright. Oh, well, getting a dodge helps. Alright, 30 million. That's right. I forgot. This guy is big unga bunga damage there. Okay, here we go. We get the... Oh, no! I did not want the extra super. We needed him to take that super. Oh, dude. Okay. Well, okay. Well, we are below the damage threshold, so UI's domain... not domain. UI's revive is going to be the one to proc here. So, again, you do kind of need to time this so this happens because... This phase does cancel dodge, so any of the Universe 11 units that dodge, which is all of them except Jiren, are really in trouble in this phase. So you kind of have... it's the main reason we didn't bring Dispel, but also because Dispel was on UI's banner, and I just assume, people... I'm trying to set this up as though people, maybe didn't pull for UI or didn't pull for the new Jiren. So we're just using units that people... at this point would have because they've all returned. Okay, nice, perfect. So that worked out. We did toss Vegeta in front to get a little bit of damage in because no matter what, UI is dying here since he can't dodge. So at least this way we get a little bit of damage. And now things can get a little iffy with this strategy if Frieza and 17 super Vegeta in slot 1. Then, just reset and try it again. You could probably try to swing it, getting the friend Jiren out by that point, but I feel like this is probably the best way.
This fight's not over yet. Vegeta, 17, and all the others gave everything they had so I could keep going. If I quit now, I'll betray that trust, and I refuse to let all of them down.
Alrighty, so, like I said, now that we've done that, let's see here. Perfect. Alright, let's use Topo's active skill. That's going to help us with the extra damage, because, I mean, honestly, I don't think we're going to need it in the final phase if we time this right, so... No Scouter, so I'm kind of hoping Frieza and 17 decide to super Jiren here. There we go. Alright, we're getting a little bit of support from the Margarita here. Okay, 29 million, so not quite what we wanted. There we go. Alright, 19 million on the Topo. Okay, we'll take that. Excellent. And, okay, so... This is going to be a little tough there at the end. Ooh, okay, Margarita. Okay, so this is not what we wanted. But there... can she survive? 390k. Okay, so just barely. Okay, so as long as she only takes the one attack, you're fine. Okay, so yeah, things really got messed up there by Jiren not eating those supers. Hopefully, if you guys try to pull this run, you can actually get your Jiren to get supers. I don't know. If I have a unit that can't take a super, they are 100% getting the super. But Jiren, who is invulnerable and gets better for supers, nah, no way. All right, perfect. Okay, so first hit worked out. All right, and then now 25 million because we're post-revive here. And additional super attack. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we did make it through the Frieza and 17 phase. Not exactly the way I would hope in the strategy played out, but it still worked out in our favor, so we'll take it. All right, so I'm pretty sure Frieza and 17 are guaranteed to super slot 1. So come on, can we get this super on Jiren, please? Now we're gonna take a big risk here because honestly, I don't know how. Oh yes, they're what? Oh my goodness. Guys, please don't build your Jiren with dodge. Oh, this might actually cost us the run. We needed that attack buff. Because Jiren gets extra attack for eating a super. And each time he does, he gets stronger. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean 63 million is still pretty good. Oh my goodness. And now they're below 50% too. Oh, can Fizz Topo tank a normal from them below 50%? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, what? Dude, and Topo can tank the normals here. What? No way. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and let's fire off these active skills. Alright, let's do... Oh, yes. Alright, and Goku's is the KO for us. Perfect. Alrighty, so there you go. There is the Universe 11 mission done without a new Jiren of our own, without Tech UI, without Dispo, pretty much without any new units aside from Topo. And again, I know, Topo came out in August, not on a pity banner, unfortunately, but he did return recently, and he was available with coins. So hopefully you guys did pick him up with coins. I did recommend him when he did return. He is a valuable pickup precisely for this reason right here. Because even if you have Tech UI or Jiren of your own, you're still going to need other Universe 11 characters to take this on. So hopefully this guide helps you guys out who did not pull for them, because I know that this mission was probably a struggle for a lot of people on JP, even with Jiren. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys how to do this. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use? What setup did you use to clear the Universe 11 mission for Goku Frieza? Did you have your own Jiren to make this work? Or did you have to do a little play around like we did here? Did you have Tech UI? Honestly, Tech UI makes this extremely easy if you do have him, because his domain will obviously give you your dodge back during the Frieza and the Golden Frieza and 17 phase. And then, of course, he just cheeses the crap out of the final STR phase. But it did work here, our strategy, and hopefully it works for you guys. So that's it for the video, guys. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.